Welcome, geometry students, to the homework help video, page 215, numbers 12 through 23, and numbers 26 through 31. Let's look at the directions for numbers 12 through, let me turn to my book here very quickly, numbers 12 through, numbers 12 through 14. The directions say to name the smallest and largest angles of each triangle, okay? So here's number 12. Well, first of all, students, if we're going to name the largest angle and the smallest angle, remember they will be across from the longest side and the smallest side. So the longest side is 18, so go straight across. The largest angle will be angle B. So the largest would be angle B. Now, let's circle the smallest side over here. There's the smallest side. Let's go straight across. Angle C is the smallest angle. Pretty simple. Let's move on to number 13. Okay. Let's find the largest angle first out of all three sides. The smallest side, or the largest side, would be 10. So, circle the largest side, go straight across. Angle Q must be the largest angle because it's across from the longest side. Alright, now let's go ahead and circle the shortest side, or the smallest side, which is 6. Go straight across, and angle R is straight across from the smallest side. So angle R must be the smallest angle. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, number 14. Alright, let's circle the longest side, which is 4. Go straight across to F, so F must be the largest angle. Now, let's circle the smallest side, or the shortest side, which is 2. Go straight across the opposite angle, and angle H must be the smallest angle. Okay? So 12, 13, and 14 are pretty simple. We're just finding the smallest angle and the largest angle within each triangle, okay? All right, moving on to numbers 15 through 17, we're going to name the shortest and the longest sides of each triangle. Okay, students, so here we go. If we're going to find the longest side, then we must find the biggest angle. Well, out of the three angles, the biggest angle is 70. So go straight across, and there it is. Side TS is the longest side because it's across from the largest angle. Now, let's find the smallest angle up here, 50. Go straight across, and this side here, RT, is the shortest side. So side RT is the shortest because it's across from the smallest angle. Pretty easy, okay? Number 16. Alright, now, yes, we're missing an angle here, so very quickly we're going to take 71 plus 42, and we're going to get 113. So this angle here must be 67 degrees because all three angles, don't forget, have to add up to 180. Now, having done that, let's go ahead and circle the largest angle, this angle here, and now go straight across. So this side here, side AB, is the longest side. Now let's circle the smallest angle, which is this angle here, and then go straight across to this side over here, which is side AC, and side AC must be the smallest, or the shortest, I guess I'll say. Side AC is the shortest side because it is across from the smallest angle. Alright, number 17. We're missing an angle here. We know this is 90 degrees right here. 90 plus 35 is 125. So this angle here must be 55 degrees. Okay? So here we go. let's go ahead and circle the smallest angle, or the largest angle, which is 90, and then go straight across, and this side here must be the longest side because it's across from the largest angle. Okay, so JH, or you can put HJ also is fine, is the longest side. Okay, now let's go ahead and circle the smallest angle, which would be 35, and then go straight across. And this side here must be the shortest side because it's across from the smallest angle. So KJ would be the shortest side. Okay? Alright, let's move on now to number 18. The directions for 18 through 23 say to name the angles from largest to smallest. So here we go. We're going to name the largest angle down to the smallest. Okay, so the largest angle is going to be the angle across from the longest side. So here's the longest side. So angle M would be the largest. Okay, and then the next longest side would be 10. So would go across the angle across from that would be K. So angle K is the next largest angle, and then the only angle left is angle L. That would be the smallest angle. So there we go. We listed out our angles from the largest down to the smallest. Okay, number 19. All right, let's find the largest angle first. In order to do that, we got to find the longest side first. This is the longest side. So we go straight across. Angle P is across from the longest side, so angle P would be the largest angle. Okay. Now the next longest side after 24 would be 18, so go straight across, and angle Q would be the next largest angle. Okay. So angle Q would come next, and then the smallest angle is the last one, which is angle N. And of course, we also know that angle N is the smallest angle because it's across from the smallest or shortest side, side 12. Okay? Okay, moving on to number 20. Alright, let's circle the longest side, which is 9, and go straight across, angle R. Okay? So angle R would be the largest angle. Now we're going to circle the next largest side, which is 6. And go straight across. So angle S would be the next largest angle. And then we're going to circle the smallest side, which is 5. Then go straight across. Angle T would be the smallest angle. Angle T. Okay? Alright, moving on to number 21. Okay, we're going to circle the longest side, which is the side here. Then go straight across. So angle C is the largest angle because it's across from the longest side. So angle C. Now the next longest side is 13, which is across from angle A. So the next largest angle would be angle A. And then the smallest side is 10. And of course, the angle across from that is B. So angle B would be the smallest angle. So there we go. Angle C is the largest, angle A is the second largest, and angle B is the smallest angle out of all three angles. Okay, moving on to number 22. Alright. Let's circle the longest side, which is 20. Then go straight across to the opposite angle. So angle Y would be the largest angle. Okay? Now let's circle the next longest side. 16, go straight across to the opposite angle. Angle X would be the next largest angle, okay? And then lastly, the smallest side would be 7, so we go straight across to the angle over here, and angle W would be the smallest angle. Okay, so there's the angles listed out from largest to smallest. Okay, moving on to number 23. Okay, we're going to circle the longest side, which is 40. Go straight across to angle D. So angle D is the largest angle because it's across from the longest side. Okay. Now the next longest side would be 38. So we're going to draw an arrow to the opposite angle. Angle E would be the next largest angle. So angle D, then angle E. And then the smallest side up here would be 29. And so the angle across from that would be angle F. So angle F would be the smallest angle. Okay? Alright, moving on to number 26. Now the directions for 26 through 31 say to name the sides from longest to shortest. Okay? Name the sides from longest to shortest. So we're going to find that the greatest angle is 80. So go straight across. And this side here would be the longest side. So side AC. Now we're going to circle the next biggest angle, 60. Go straight across. So BC is the next longest side. And then we'll circle the smallest angle. Go straight across. So this side here would be the smallest side. Side AB. And students, hopefully you understand that when I say side AC, you're welcome to put side CA if you want. Or for BC, you're welcome to put CB, etc. Okay? Hopefully you understand that. Okay, moving on to number 27. This would be 90 here. Okay? 90 plus 30 is 120. So this would have to be 60 here. Okay? So there we go. Now, let's circle our largest angle, 90. Go straight across. So EF is the longest side because it's across from the biggest angle. So side EF. Okay? Now let's circle the next biggest angle, which would be 60. And then go straight across to the opposite side. That would be side ED. So ED is the next biggest side. Okay? And then we're going to circle the smallest angle, which is 30. And then go straight across to the side here. So the smallest side or the shortest side would be FD. Okay? Moving on to 28. Okay, we have angles 35 and 120. That's 155. So this angle here has to be 25 degrees to give us a total of 180. Okay? Now we're going to circle the biggest angle and then go straight across to side HG. So HG is my longest side. Now we're going to circle the next biggest angle, which is this angle here, and go straight across to this side here. So the next longest side, students, would be side GJ. Okay? And then lastly, the smallest angle is 25. So we circle that and go straight across here. The side HJ would be the smallest side, or the shortest side. Okay? So there we go. Moving on to number 29. Okay, we have 44 and 95. That would be 139. So this angle here has to be 41 degrees. Okay? There we go. Now, let's circle the largest angle, which is 95, and then go straight across to the side here, AC. So AC is the longest side because it's across from the largest angle. Okay? Now let's circle the next biggest angle, which would be 44, then go straight across. So BC is the next longest side. Okay? So side BC. And then here's your smallest angle, 41. Go straight across. to side AB. AB is your smallest or your shortest side. Okay, there we go. Alright, moving on to number 30. Well, we know this is 90, so we know this has to be 40, because 90 plus 40 plus 50 is 180. Let's go ahead and circle our largest angle, which is 90, and then we'll go straight across to the side here. And so the longest side would be side RQ. The next biggest angle would be 50. I'll go to the opposite side, which would be side PR. So the next longest side would be PR. And then the smallest angle is 40. And we'll go straight across to the side here, side PQ. And there we go. There's your sides listed out from shortest or from longest to shortest, okay? All right, moving on to number 31. We have 58 plus 62, that's 120. So this angle here has to be 60 to give us a total of 180. And now let's go ahead and circle our longest or our biggest angle, 62. Go straight across to the opposite side, and FG must be the FG must be the longest side. Okay, now we're going to circle the next biggest angle, which is 60. Go straight across. So GH must be our longest side, our next longest side. Okay, and then our smallest angle is 58, so we'll circle that, draw an arrow to the opposite side right here, and that would be side FH, so FH would be the shortest side. Okay? Students, I hope this homework help video has been a help to you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call or email.